Ahoy. So it's early evening on May 1st, 2024. I got a few things done. The boat's a little more livable, but still far from shipshape. And yeah, they put me all the way out on the end of this long pier. If I was any further out, I'd have to be on a mooring ball. Oh, that sun is like, wow, okay. I'm charging up some stuff. I didn't have as good a luck with the second halyard, the red one, which had me seeing red, than I did with the main halyard that I did this morning. So Rick said, yeah, it really takes two to do it right, and it's you know, there's a technique to it. So maybe I just got lucky with the main halyard. So there's still not a whole lot of boats in the harbor, which kind of makes me think they could have put me a little bit closer in, because I've had to haul all the gear out, you know, all this way, and then this tightrope of a dock, you know, onto the boat. So to assuage my frustration, I'm gonna go look at other boats, which I'm off to do. So this is a Hunter. I think this is a Hunter from the 80s. This precedes the and I know I say I trash Hunters all the time, but this is a design from before the Clorox bottle era, and it's actually quite a nice boat. It's a nice looking boat. I don't know about the quality, but you know, this is like what, 24 footer, 25 footer. You know, it has a little outboard kicker on it, and this looks like a fine little boat. So you know, hey, you know, it's the old stuff that's better, right? In a lot of cases. Maybe in most cases. I'm gonna look at it from the port side. That's a well-proportioned, you know, 80s style boat. Yeah. I wouldn't be embarrassed to be seen sailing it. See, it's got a fractional rig. Okay, as Hunters are often to have, and it has an actual backstay. How about that? Wow, the good old days. All right, you know, if I fell off this dock, there'd be nobody around to. Anyway, let's dispel that thought and focus on what we came here to see. Oh, this is a pretty sort of a classic styled catch. You see the kind of the clipper type bow with the dolphin striker and the bowsprit. And in fact, it's a cutter. This is a cutter catch because it's got two forestays. It's got two furler. The sails aren't on yet, but you see you got two furlers there for the jib and for the forestay. Nice. Nice. And it has kind of an old-timey name, China China Rose, I think that says. The hull is a little oxidized. It could use some care, and the teak really hasn't been kept up. But hey, you know, it kind of helps give it that patina of age. And it's got that old-timey kind of wheel on it, and the old binnacle. Yeah, yeah, you know. And really, this is technically a catch, because the mizzen mast is forward of the helm and probably the rudder post as well. So this is a catch. And in fact, you see there's no backstay, but you got a couple of kind of side backstays here to kind of hold it. And then the backstay for the main splits, see, and goes on either side there. Yeah, you really get a more complicated rig when you've got more than one mast. Yeah, it's a pretty boat. Okay, let's. But they launch more boats each day. Like I see boats that were in the boatyard with my boat, and now we're coming out into the water. Here's a Catalina 30. This has been repainted. This has been painted red. So I don't think that's a factory color. Catalinas are pretty much all white. You know, the hulls are white. But here they've... Oh, and don't trip over those. Yeah, Yeah, so... This is pretty standard. Traveler over the coach roof, and they got kind of a semi-rigid bimini there. That's not a canvas bimini. That's like a plastic sheet that's sort of bent around and kind of screwed in place. And kind of a hard dodger. Like, you can probably put isinglass in here if you want, but really for most conditions it's better not to have the glass there, because it really affects your visibility. So yeah, this is a pretty decent Catalina from, again, the 80s. Catalina 30. Yeah, these are the things you got to watch out for. Don't want to trip and fall on this dock. There's also all of these screws sticking up out of it. Okay. There's an S2 here. I think it's Wednesday nights, so I think they go racing, or they do race trials now on Wednesday nights. So there is a flyer in the office there that invited people to go racing on Wednesday night. So maybe I could have gotten on a crew and just kind of gone out there and met some people, but I was too busy brooding and editing. I don't know. I talked to the guy on this powerboat earlier today. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, this is a Caliber. Okay, this is a very good boat. A nice big one. It looks like it's probably at least 40 feet. See, this is kind of like the Tartan, right? It's got all those little small port lights, which are important when you're out in bad weather, you know, like a big heavy wave crashing against the side of the, it won't even phase these little port lights. I don't know if they open though. I'm sure they do. Okay, windrows, good. Yeah, okay, I think I remember seeing this up on the cradle. But this is a well-kept boat. Look at got the Dodger and the Bimini, and you know, all this kind of, you got davits, and this is really well put together. It's a little heavy. I mean, again, it wouldn't, I don't care for Dodgers or Biminis or all this canvas on here, but you know, people do what they like. I want to say this is a 42. It's probably it's a really nice cruising boat here. Ah, okay, well, mast furling. I would do, I mean, you know, if you're going to spend all this money, get in the boom furling. I mean, you got radar, you got he's got a wind turbine. Man, you know, I would have spent a little extra and gotten like a leisure furl. Much more, but hey, you got a double spreader rig, and very nice. Not a lot of teak, notice. Look, it's like stainless steel. You got a stainless steel tow rail here. The only teak is kind of like in the cockpit here, right? Like there around and I'm sure it's got a beautiful teak interior. But yeah, so it's kind of a low maintenance and a low maintenance exterior, which more people are going for. And like the newer tartans, like the 455, which they just brought out, doesn't have any teak, which and that works for that design. I'd actually prefer to have less teak on the exterior of my boat, but that's just me. All right, there's not much to see here. Let me pause this. So I'm over on Sea Dock, and I looked at this boat earlier. This boat was already in the water, and again, very nice number of the teak deck, and I should know what this is. I want to say it's a Swan. I really want to say it's a Swan. You know, because that cove stripe kind of indicates that it's a Swan. Yeah, this looks very Baltic Sea kind of. Usually they have the brand on here, but yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, nice big sugar scoop. And maybe it's a, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Swan. I can go try to look for it on Yacht World or something, or look for boats like this on Yacht World. This is a real, man, this is a real sloop. Look at this thing. You know, radar, triple spreader rig. Ho ho. Ho 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 ho. Very nice, very nice. You know, hydraulic backstay. Yeah, B&G instruments. Yeah, not bad. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, substantial boat. You can go anywhere. And then here's a very different, I guess kind of a newer one. This is a big Beneteau. Oh, there's a birdie. Hi, birdie. There's two birdies on the dock line. When they flew away. Yeah, this is like one of those Oceanus models. Plumb bow and windows in the hull. I think you know my opinion about those. Yeah. Very cool. Oceanus 41. Man, these boats are. Look at how beamy this is. Look at that. So these modern boats carry their beam all the way aft. I mean, this boat's got like a 14-foot beam or something, and a very noisy. They need to. I hope that isn't going to keep me awake tonight, like it did. Like, I didn't sleep well last night. And look, this is a 41-footer. It's got a fractional rig. There. Look at that. Look at that rig. It has a backstay, split backstay, so you know it doesn't obstruct the swim ladder, the swim platform. Yeah, a fractional rig. I gotta be careful not to step off the side of the dock. Yeah, that's a fractional rig, man. With all those halyards slapping around. Uh-huh. Yeah. The dock feels a little bit wobbly. There's a service barge. Yeah. Yeah. So that's a modern boat right there. That's a very modern boat. It has an arch, see? Because they take for granted that you're going to have enough canvas to, you know, make 3 or 4 Conestoga wagons. And clang, clang, clang. All right. You can see the back of my boat over there. Let's see. I think. What is this? Walk out here. Oh, it's getting chilly. It's supposed to go down to 46 tonight. I mean, it's May, but. All right, this is a Catalina 320, yeah. Just a little bit bigger than my boat. Yeah. Okay. Oh. This water's really cold too. I don't want to fall in. And here's another Catalina. Oh, now see, this is a newer one. Has a little bit more modern. It's the cabin. It's the fixed port light. So you can see here's an older Catalina, and the newer one has this kind of big single, sexy kind of fixed port light. This is a 350, so this is a 35-foot. Yeah, okay. Oh, not so fast. Okay, good. Got it. You can't walk through a marina without seeing at least one pun. Yep, and you know, again, pretty standard. In the mast furling, again, pretty standard fare. You see it a lot. Now that big Beneteau it doesn't have the sails on, so I'm not, but I'll bet you it does have in the mast furling. You can tell if it has like a leisure furl, boom furler, and it doesn't, so. Yeah. Whew. It's cold. What do we have? Oh, here comes Roxy in from, went out for a sail. This is the CNC 121. Now that's a, God, I almost, you know, that's a handsome boat right there. That's a CNC 121. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Oh wait. Oh well, that was Roxy, but it has new owners, so they put a new new name on it. Can't quite make it out. Okay. Done with. Oh no. There's more to see. Yeah, there's more to see. All right, let's go over here. Yeah, when this marina is full, and it does fill up. I'm pretty sure they rent every slip here. But yeah, it's. I mean, what's the capacity? What's the occupancy right now? Like maybe 10%, 15%, maybe. Gotta walk around on the docks. And what we got here? We got. Okay, here's an S2. Yeah, don't trip. Don't trip on the ridges. This is like an 80s boat. The teak's well kept. And there's my boat. Okay, this is an S2 9.2, and they named their models after the length in meters. And there's that pretty little Karma, that North Sea 27 that was in the boatyard next to mine, and there's my boat. And you can't see the name because the dock's in the way. But yeah. Oh, and here comes some boats in from sailing. Boy, I'll bet it was brisk out there. Oh boy. And again, here's another. I want to say 90s Catalina. I'm not quite sure of the vintage here. And here's an Ericsson. Yeah. Here's an old Ericsson, which they don't make. I'm pretty sure Ericsson's out of business. Yeah. Okay, a Catalina 34. Pretty standard sloop rig. Yeah. And this Ericsson. God. Yeah, they have some kind of Greek name on here. I'm not sure. Is this like a 34 maybe? It's hard to say. Yeah, well, this has been around the block a few times. Bruce King design. I always like these, and it isn't just because it's, you know, it starts with my name. All right. Let's go back. All right. Okay, we're done with C dock, so I'm gonna just shut down here. All right, now we're on A dock. And here's Dutch Chocolate. Back in the water. All right, this was in the yard. You probably saw it on one of my other episodes. And yeah, looks like we got some chain plate issues, as you often have with S2s. Otherwise, I like the design, although none of the windows open. But it's kind of a cool looking boat. You know, S2s, I always kind of liked those, but for the chain plates. Alrighty. There's a couple of J's. You guys race tonight, or was it like trials?
It died.
It died, huh? I think this was just in the yard too. Another Catalina. And another Catalina. And another Catalina. Here's a CNC. I think this is a Landfall 35, yeah, because it has the teak tow rail to make it look a little bit more like a cruising boat, but yeah, they're nice boats. And God, I think we're no, yeah, it's just power boats. It's just power boats, the rest of the stock, so okay. Alright, now we're on Z dock. Here's a Beneteau. This sort of epitomizes the Clorox bottle design. Doesn't really appeal to me. That's why I don't have a Beneteau. Although that's a nice stack pack on there. See, I want to get a stack pack on my boat. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, this boat's been here for years. This is a Jeannot, kind of a styled up Beneteau. Tibidi. I guess that's what it says. I guess I don't know whether that's a D or an A, but okay, yeah. Alright, and here's the CNC 121. Yeah. Man. Great Tim Jacket design, one of my favorites. Okay, here's another Ketch. I always like to take a close look at the rig of a Ketch because they're always a little bit different. Most of them do have the split back stay for the main mast. And never a backstay for the mizzen because the boom always sticks out. The boom always sticks out, you know, too far. And so you have these stays that sort of come back a little bit to kind of support it, yeah. And then this one, unlike that other Ketch, has a stay that goes from the top of the mizzen to the top of the main. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of turnbuckles. A lot of turnbuckles. I'm not sure. Is this an Endeavor? I think this is an Endeavor, but I'm not positive. Usually they have their logo on, but I think this boat's been repainted, maybe. Boy. And here's an Ericsson 39. I know the owner here. So yeah, classic Bruce King design with the iconic Ericsson twin fixed port lights, but in the hull. ahead of its time, and the hard dodger. Would probably be a good idea to have that on a night like tonight, because it's getting damn cold out. And the only there's the last of the sun. We'll see. Today, I think when I get back to the boat, I'm gonna tuck into my berth and just snug in and try to get a full night's sleep. I'll feel much better tomorrow, provided I don't fall off a dock and drown. Unknown. Yeah, this is an old Pearson. Yeah. Now see, they did this thing where they kind of tried to cheat, make the lines look better with this raised deck, right? You see the rail there, and then the deck is like higher than it. And I never really cared for this style, but it's a Pearson. It's a good boat. Let's see. And I want to say this was in the boatyard back in the corner. I'm not positive though. Yeah, this is your basic kind of simple. Needs a bath. It needs like the leaves taken out of it, but hey, you know, this is called a low stress owner. He's probably doesn't. This is the kind of boat he doesn't have to worry about. He just kind of gets out there and goes sailing, right? Hey. Alrighty. Yeah, I really feel unstable on these little finger piers. That probably wouldn't be good on a foredeck on a race boat. Yeah, I'm pretty positive of that. Okay, well that's it for Z-Dock. And I'm starting at the end of E-Dock because the sun is like right there, and I'd rather face away from it. Here's a very nice Sabre. I don't know, it looks like a 386 maybe. Beautiful boat, built in Maine. It's too bad Sabre only builds power boats now. And I don't know, Rick sold a lot of these, so this may have been a boat that Rick sold. It looks like a 90s era. You know, nice use of teak, right? Got the rails and that kind of brow that goes along the top of the cabin, with those extra little couple stripes in the back there. That's a trademark of a Sabre. And then they always have the logo, which on the port side is backwards, because if it's the starboard side, it's because it's the S, right? But it's back, so the S sort of faces forward on both sides. That's kind of what they do. All right, man, I really feel unstable on these docks. Oh, whew. Ooh, chilly, really chilly. Okay, here's like a big old, this is like a new Catalina. Like a big Catalina. I can't quite make out, but it's at least 40 feet. You know, and it looks more and more like it actually looks like the hull of a Beneteau with the top end, the deck of a Catalina. It doesn't really, this design really doesn't work for me. I mean, that's true of a lot of boats, but I have to say it in this case. And we'll get to this one. I just want to go down and look at these other two. got a guy on his S2 here. Hi there.
Hello.
Nice little S2 you got there. I haven't had a chance to. No, I have a tartan.
Tartan?
Yeah, I got that tartan 31 at the end of D-Dock.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's a. And this, what is this? I want to say this is an Endeavor. Oh wait. Oh, it's a Hunter. Okay, this is. Oh. I think this might be the boat that was next to mine in the boatyard. And it was gone by the time I got here. So this went in the water early. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, this was my neighbor in the boatyard. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you know, the Hunters went through a lot of different design phases. There's not a lot of continuity over the years. Now this, I mean, this is some kind of maxi. I mean, this thing's at least 70 feet long. Look at this thing. Race boat, right? Quadruple spreader rig. That's crazy. Yeah. Fast. Very fast. I don't know. I want to get a. I mean, this has got like the hull of a Beneteau. I can get a closer look here as to what it really is. Okay, it's a 425, a Catalina 425, dual helm. Yeah, this is like a modern Catalina. Carries the beam. And there's a little bit tapering, but basically carries the beam all the way aft. Yeah. I'm sure it has a very nice interior. Alright. And look at all those sails up there, man. Yeah. Yeah. That's a boat, man. That's a big, fast boat. And Whitecap was in the boatyard too. So this was just launched like a couple days ago. But man, look at this. Look at the back of this thing. Whew. It says Santa Barbara there, but it's very faded, so wow. Now see, this is just about going fast, you know. It's probably got all like pipe berths down below. Oh, and here's a tartan. Oh, this is the Venture. This is a tartan 4400, I think. Oh, they won't mind me going out on the finger dock here if I'm careful. Oh my God. Yeah, that's wild. Big coffee grinders. Whew. Yeah. Okay, that's a tartan 4400. Wow, look at all these sails. Uh-huh. Yeah, that is a tall mast. And, okay, so the 4400, there it is. Nice boat. Nice boat. I don't care for the decks, for the deck house so much. But again, you know, yeah, could live aboard for sure. Okay, the sun's pretty much setting. Whew. Okay. Now this just has the one forestay. A lot of tartans have the CCR rig where you got like 2 forestays, and So you can like unfurl, you know, whichever, you know, either a jib or a genoa. Oh, and it does not have self-tacking, which is fine. So basically it's just got a genoa that you unfurl. Nice. You know, it's a tartan, so it's got a performance rig, and it's just a really beautifully built. Again, all the port lights open. Well, those don't. Yeah. Yep. But see, you've got that big bridge deck that gives you full headroom in the aft cabin, which is a little bit. It's not too bad of a disadvantage on a boat this size. Yeah, got the Conestoga effect though. I guess I don't really know why you need a Dodger on a boat like this, but hey, you know. All this and the Dodger too. Okay. And I think, yeah, this is the last sailboat here. This, what, they got all these American flags on here. What do we have here? God, it's like really unstable. All right, and what is this? I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. I guess they're patriotic, but really these flags are all too faded. They should be burned properly, right? That's because actually that's the proper means of disposal of a flag, is to burn it. But respectfully, not, you know. Yeah. Damn. Oh, I think I can see the make over here, but I'm risking my life. Oh, it's a hunter. Yeah, see, these hunters, like, they change their style about once a decade. Okay. Alright, so that's a hunter, huh? I should have known. Okay. Oh, and there's some boats over there, but that's the yacht club. I think that's a Tartan 3500, because that's always been there. That was next to Roxy when she was there. So, and there's some kind of big ass catamaran with like an entire acre of shrink wrap on it. And then there's the hoists. 9 went in on the one on the left. All right. So there it is. So I'm back on D-Dock where I am. And here's a couple of boats that came in. You know, they had racing tonight. But again, the wind died, so it's just as well. So here's like a J something. Not sure what it is. Oh no, it's a Far East? This is a Far East 28R. I guess the R is for racing. This might be one of those Chinese boats that they're making now. Yeah, huh. Yeah, real basic, man. You're just out there. You're just out there to go fast. Yeah. Huh. Okay. And then here's that S2. Yeah, they were probably out as well. Alright, well. Whew. Now I'm just staying in the dock tonight. And you get to see like the precarious journey that I take to get back to my boat at the bitter, bitter end of D-Dock. And that's pretty out here though. Whew. I think I might just close up the hatches and stuff. Just keep it warm, because, man. Whew. Oh my God. Don't fall in the water. Alrighty. Yep, there she is. And here's Skylark. Yeah. Alright, I better take the solar panels in and button her up and say goodnight. Arr.